Okay, I'm pretty sure my voice is all good now. Welcome. How are you today, Chains? We're gonna be getting started for real in about 5 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too. There's a lot of people who are complaining about coronavirus stuff. I mean, yeah, coronavirus is definitely a hassle. Changed our lives, and it will be changing our lives for the next probably year. But I mean, life is good right now. Not gonna lie. I uploaded a album a couple days ago. It's gonna be live next week Saturday, but that one's okay. It's probably not the best song on the album. The other one. I was so proud of this guitar. It's actually crazy though. I'm having a hard time thinking about like so the way I usually make my beats is every day I'll make like the way I usually make my beats is that probably about 3 or 4 days a week I will just sit here making beats, and I'll make beats like I'll maybe make 5 beats one day, 6 beats the next day, 4 beats the next day, and then I don't know, 3 to 5 beats the next day. So I'll just have a whole bunch of beats like lined up, and then I'll spend the next like 3 days mixing all those beats. And it doesn't really take that long to mix them, because usually while I'm arranging, I'll be mixing things pretty well, and it might take me 20 to 30 minutes to mix a beat. Anyway, so then what ends up happening is, let's say on Sunday I make 5 beats, and then on Thursday I come to, and so let's say it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I'm making beats, and then Friday, Saturday I mix them. What ends up happening is that on Friday, when I want to start mixing the beats, I start with my beats on Sunday, and they sound trash, and then I finish, but they sound trash because I'm remembering what I made on Thursday, and my songs on Thursday are so much better than my songs on Sunday, just because I've made like 30 beats in 1 week, and by the time you make the 30th beat, it's going to sound a lot better than your first beat. So it's just kind of interesting to think about, like, should I be mixing so many beats, or should I make 30 beats a week and then mix my best 6? Because what I'm doing right now is I'm making 30 beats and I'm mixing 30 beats, unless there's like a beat that's like absolutely trash, and I'm definitely not going to use it for anything. I don't know. Do you guys ever start a song and never finish it? That's like my question real quick. How often do you guys like start a song and then just throw it in a folder and never touch it again? Does that happen to you guys a lot? Finish all your songs, Antonio? Boy. I don't think I've seen you around, Blinn boy. How are you today? There's a little bit of delay between my stream and and the stream on my laptop on the side. I want to try to make it as small as, make my delay as small as possible so I can read your comments in real time practically. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense to tell you. If I don't like what I got so far. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And and like I said, this morning I mixed 7 beats. Well, this morning I went through 7 beats, and 4 of them were great, and I mixed those 4, and 3 of them were pretty bad, and I deleted those 3. Actually, so it was kind of interesting because that's kind of interesting because there was one beat that I mixed this morning that I thought was trash, and then I actually looked at the title of the beat, and I'm like, oh shoot, I made a video about this beat, and I was like scared that I would have to like just throw away that video because the beat was so bad. But so I'm like, am I gonna be showing off a video of a beat that's really bad? I might have to delete that video. But then I actually watched the video, and the video is fire. It's just that at the very end, after I stopped recording, I made a whole bunch of random changes, and made the beat not so great. So I'm not like ashamed. I'm not like disappointed that I threw the beat away, but the video is actually like kind of fire, even though the beat is kind of bad. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Alex, there's a latency issue, but it's only like 9 seconds or something like that, so I'm not gonna restart. Okay. I wasn't a big fan of this beat's melody, but when the drop comes in, it's like crazy. I just realized that I haven't started Cakewalk yet, so you guys can see everything on my screen. So yeah, you're seeing a whole bunch of transitions on the screen. So, what kind of beat should we start with? I've been making a lot of one-shots recently. Let me tell you guys, I made about 10 one-shots yesterday, and goodness gracious, they are fire. I'm gonna be having a free kit for you guys eventually. Jaden Smith, oof, that's intense. Actually, I only know 2 of his songs. Feeling like I'm Goku, and Icon. So I Icon living. Everyone knows that song. That has like crazy number of views. But that Goku song, I've heard it around like in the background of some things. But when I actually like sat down and listened to and like watched the music video, it's like, goodness gracious, that's a crazy beat. I don't know if I want to make that though right now. Feeling like an icon living. Oh, that's a crazy beat. I tried earlier this week while I was doing homework and stuff, because you know we're all doing homework from school. I mean, we're all doing schoolwork from home. I was just listening to BeatStars. I had BeatStars open on my laptop, like in the background, and my audio driver's messed up. Yeah, I mean, I hate homework. I mean, I don't actually hate homework. Okay, we're all good. I am 16 years old. I had to think about that. For a second. Hey, Orange Shadow. I'm just gonna start making a beat, and we'll see. Dude, I wake up at like 4:15. Not exactly sure what type of beat. Yeah, definitely traps of some sort. Try to use this one shot. I didn't make it, but nah, let's not use that sample. That could be it. I realized that a lot of my YouTube like video watching audience is like a lot of my YouTube viewing audience is like 16 to 30, but a lot of my live stream viewing audience is like 16 to 20. Kind of interesting. Nice. That's nice. We all have our things. One shadow. I want to be at the point where I can serve everyone. I want to be at the point where if Orange Shadow likes watching streams, I'll have a stream for him every weekend. If everyone else likes watching videos, I'll have videos for him every weekend. I mean, every single I have videos for him. And if people like listening to beats, I'll have beats for them. If people like checking out TikTok, I'll have TikTok for them. If people like this, I'll have this. If people like just chatting, I'll have Discord for them. I just want to be there for everyone. You know what I mean? I don't want to have people who are. I don't want to leave anyone hanging. I want everyone to feel like a part of the family, and we can all like join together. Like Discord is a great way for all of us to like, be a part of one big collaboration kind of thing. Not necessarily, not like beat collab or anything like that, but like this is like that's like the hub of everything where everyone just like interacts and everyone's fun with each other. But yeah. I use your beats to listen during homework. Orange Chat, are you listening on like Spotify or something like that? Because in that case, I should probably set up a YouTube channel or something like that, because my Spotify beats are definitely not my best beats I have. Hey, that's it, boys. This is Cakewalk, yeah. How long have you been making music, Chains? started when you were 9? That is crazy. Yeah, I have a video like literally just called like Cakewalk tutorial. Like just like straight up like this is a tutorial, everything you need to know in Cakewalk. If you want to check out that video, you can. Yeah, I started when I was 13 or 14. I was in 8th grade. I'm gonna say I was 13. It was like the end of 8th grade. Yeah, Orange Shadow was there from the beginning. I can attest to that. Confirm. You've been making beats since you're 9, 2As? Not bad. Yeah, these last few thumbnails haven't been so great because I usually like take a whole bunch of pictures using my nice camera. And I'll take a whole bunch of pictures and then edit thumbnails later. And I've actually been making so many thumbnails that I actually ran out of pictures. So I had to use a whole bunch of really old pictures that I used to have on like a really bad camera. So I like they just don't look as great. But I took a whole bunch of pictures yesterday, so I should be set for like another month. Yeah, like I want to say that. Like I want to say thank you for 2K subscribers, guys. Like I don't know if I mentioned this in the video that I had the 2K subscribers. I might have cut it out, but I was planning on shooting that video of thank you for 2,000 subscribers on Wednesday. But somehow in like 24 hours, we gained 60 subscribers. Or I think it was 48 hours we gained 60 subscribers, and that put us from 1,940 to exactly 2,000 in like one night. And it's actually crazy. I shot that video on Monday, edited it on Monday, posted on Tuesday, and crazy. The Ali versions. Oh, Ali A. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Krusty. Yep, I remember. I didn't check out your beat yet, Chains, but I know I saw the email. No, not this. Transfers it down by 42. I don't remember how much Trident is. we're streaming, a whole bunch of memory gets used. I have to freeze since. Yeah, I bought Triton when it was like I had a sponsorship, and I think it's like 150. Pretty sure it's 150 or so. I got a sponsorship, and no, 199. Yeah, 199. Yeah, I had a sponsorship, and I'm like, you know, this is a pretty well-known VST. I mean, yeah, it's a solid guy. It's built pretty well. Yeah, I know. Don't have dollars in Sweden. I'm sure you can buy the plugin in any country. Sure, you can buy the plugin in any country. Shouldn't be a problem, especially like PayPal or something like that. I'm actually not gonna freeze the synth because I'm probably gonna transfer those things up an octave. Inside of Shaperbox, I have been messing around with this like slow and fast tab, and it's pretty fire. Dude, Pratty Rush. It's super easy. Like, look, so you see the side panel where you have all these plugins here? Like, this is a reverb plugin. If I want to drag this onto this Iota Plex channel, I just go from here, click and drag into here. I think you're thinking it's way more complicated than it looks. You're acting like it's super complicated. It's really not as hard as it looks. It's really not confusing at all. If you still need help or something, you can ask more questions, but it's really just, you have your plugins over here, you bring them onto your track. And if you want to bring them, like for example, you can actually expand this section down here, and you can kind of see all the plugins that are associated with Iota Plex. You can also bring them into here. Click and drag. You can also hit a plus sign up here, and it clicks on show rack menu, and then insert audio effects, and then you can just choose one from here. It's really not as hard as it sounds. I literally have no idea what language you guys are speaking. Probably Swedish. That's it. That's it. That is it right there. I'm gonna unfreeze my tracks, pitch them up quite a bit. Say about like 8. The audio. English and British. For a second there, I thought you were being serious. And then I tried to think about that. I'm like, oh wait a second. There we go. Okay, we might as well freeze all our synths, I guess. I'm gonna Google Translate you. A's tune is. put on detect language because I'm not 100% sure it's Swedish. Yep. Here because I like Bongonzo's beats. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that'd be actually nice. This is fire. That's nice. That's nice. This Iota Mini plugin. This Iota Mini plugin is a free synth, a free VST, and it's actually just really good. Really just can't go wrong with it. I mean, actually, there can't go wrong with it. There's a couple sounds in here that are pretty trash, but the ones that aren't trash, oof. Yeah, so I'm out of flute in right now, and there's this flute VST. I'm pretty sure I showed it quite plenty of times. I downloaded it onto a computer, like, it's a free plugin. I downloaded it like 4 or 5 weeks ago. It's pretty old now. But there's a plugin I downloaded earlier this week, and it's a free saturation plugin, and it is super duper fire. And it came out this week. Like, it's a brand new plugin by a pretty, like, he's like a very basic developer. He's not from a big company. He just nylon piano. What do you mean by nylon piano? Nylon is a type of guitar string. I mean, I know it's a type of guitar string, but I've never heard of a nylon piano. Okay. Oh, wait, let me disconnect it from the melody bus. Another octave down. You mean like the original note? Okay, sorry. Let me read these comments. Okay, first of all, stop talking in whatever language you're talking in. It's confusing. Need some reverb? Okay, I get on that. Yeah, I definitely use a lot of reverb and echo and delay and stuff like that. Wait, does the whole half scale thing really actually matter? Whole half scale? If you're talking about like how a major scale is whole half, whole half. Yeah, I mean scales matter, of course. Like, it matters to be inside a scale because it just makes everything sound like it's supposed to be together. It's meant to be together. If you're talking about the whole tone scale, I absolutely never use it. Whole tone scale. Basically that is where the scale only goes up by whole notes, so it sounds like this. It just sounds weird. Hard drums. Yeah, so I was on this so you know the YouTube channel Holy? I shout him out all the time on my videos. And anyway, he makes great beats. I was listening to one of his live streams where he was just critiquing people's beats, and he mentioned that he spends at least 45 minutes on every melody. And I'm just like, really? Because I usually spend about 15 to 20 minutes on 20 minutes maximum, sometimes even like 10 or 5. How long do you guys spend on your melodies? I'm gonna layer this up with an octave. So just gives it a little bit more presence, so you can hear it a bit better. Stuff. I was gonna download the plugin Pancake by Cable Guys because it's just a great plugin, and so many people are asking me what this panning plugin is that I have, and it's a part of a paid bundle that like this plugin isn't anything crazy special. People seem to think that it's awesome because it like looks nice and stuff like that, but Pancake is a free plugin that I used to use when I was beginning, and I want to use that plugin simply because just kind of like show people that you don't need this plugin. There's nothing special about this one at all. I'm actually going to transpose that thing up an octave. Yep, Pratty-ish. I don't know how to say your name correctly, but one of my first like quote unquote viral videos. I shouldn't say viral. One of my first big videos. Definitely not go viral. It was me doing a review of the DexZ plugin. I don't use it anymore because I think the sounds sound a little bit dated and just like kind of cheap. And they're not bad sounds. It's just not my style. There we go. I think it's time to add drums. What do you say? Do you hear anything else on this melody? You guys hear anything else on the melody? Okay, 808s. I always start with my 808s. But I hear that some other people like use like claps or something first. I also notice that like literally I do the same exact drum order every single time. Like I always do the 808s first, and they usually always sound the same. I'm having a hard time feeling the metronome, so I'm actually going to do the claps first. You know, get the feeling going. Yeah, something's definitely wrong with this. What in the world? This melody is feeling a little wonky. The world. What in the world? It's like it's a different tempo. Goodness gracious, this feels so weird. I think it might be cool or it might be trash. It's like the melody's all made of triplets and the drums are all quarter notes. You know what I mean? Let's add some heights in just to maybe see if we can get a groove going. Hey, we can't. This is gonna be weird. It's complex. You see what I mean? Goodness gracious, something's really off here. Let's see, which one of these melodies is the problem? Oh yeah, because all the shaper box stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna try to unfreeze these tracks, drag the shaper box onto each of these, and then see where all the triplet stuff is happening. I don't think it's the flute. Uh-oh. Wait. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna drag a shaper box on the end of each of these. This. And then we can see the audio forms, and if the audio sound like triplets, and I think that's gonna be that's our problem. So now we freeze all these tracks so we don't destroy our CPU. Okay, can you tell, does Cakewalk basic plugins have variation in drum sound, or just the basic one? The drum plugin that comes stock in Cakewalk has quite a few drums. It's just that they're all like acoustic kind of drums. So if you are good with that, if that's what you like to use, then go for it. Yeah, so we have a lot of triplet stuff here. The beats are lining here and here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the flute is probably the only thing that's on tempo. I mean, it feels off tempo because the rest of the beat is off tempo also, but like if you listen to this, like listen to this. So what happens if we go something like this? Drag this out, I don't know, to here. Hey, that was dirty. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. So we click on each of these melodies and we're gonna extend them out. We're gonna extend them out all together. And turn them down. Let's listen to this. Hey. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I think there should be a fast way to do this. If I go like this, should be able to do this relatively fast. Because you can shorten and speed up things all at once. You can do it all in one go. So we're gonna this, then shorten the back end. Listen to them all together. There's something definitely off here because I didn't extend it correctly, but it actually doesn't sound bad. There we go. There we go. That's our melody right there. Saved it. That actually sounds like you're legit. That sounds awesome. Okay, now we got the 808s in. Okay, let me listen to this. Can you tell plugin for instruments which have variety of instrument sound? I am very confused what you mean by that. Do you mean like VST, like instruments like sound like if you have complete control, you can download like one-shot kits and you can find a whole bunch of variation. If you download like Xband, which is like $15 right now, I think it is. I think it's on sale for $15 right now. And it has like literally everything you need. Like if I was only allowed to use one VST, I'd probably choose Complete Controller because you can do everything with that. You can use drums, you can do melodies with the one shots. But if I had to choose one other one, I would choose Xband. Because they have so many sounds and everything is so high quality. It's really amazing. Yeah, the 808 I stock with is from the Cymatics Cobra kit. I usually change it out. I usually don't stick with the 808, but it is a really good one for starting out because it has a really clean tone to it, and it also is nice and short, so it's easy to do 808 patterns with. Yeah, this 808's from the Cobra kit. It's a free one on their website. They have tons of free 808s and free everything really. The kit in general is probably my favorite kit on their website. The Cobra kit is, but I don't necessarily always stick with this 808. I usually change it out. Synthmaster, yeah, Synthmaster was quite a bit. I don't have that one anymore. I never had to put credit card information when I bought my free kits. Make sure what you're doing is free. If your kit is free, they shouldn't ask for credit card information. But if they do ask for credit card information, it's not the end of the world. Just like these kits, you can find hundreds of kits online, and tons of them are free. I want to show you this. I found this It's a kit that I found while watching a Holy video. He had a kit that was just like he was using. I thought like I was just listening in the background. Like I didn't even have the YouTube video open, but I was just listening to the song, and all of a sudden he played this amazing snare sound, and I'm like, oh, that's such an amazing snare sound. I need to figure out where that's from. And I looked at what pack he was using. It was called AJ Sounds Volume 1, and I looked it up online, and it's a free kit. It's like 100% free. Like it was a YouTube channel who was just giving out a kit for free. It's not like a pirated or a stolen kit. It's just a free kit. And like listen to these claps, for example. Oh wait, it's soloed. Like that is so clean, so crisp. Like that is amazing sounding. For being a free kit. So if you're gonna get a kit, I would recommend. If you're gonna get a good kit, I'd recommend AJ Sounds Volume 1. It's a free kit on YouTube. If you're still looking for kits, I'd recommend another kit called Mike Zara's Stash. And I promise you, with those two kits alone, you'll have literally everything you need for the first 6 months of making beats. Like there's so many times that people are complaining about not having like the right sounds or something like that. I'm like, just do your research, look for good sounds, because there is no shortage of sounds online. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That kit, that kit is pretty fire. Not necessarily like everything you need. It has everything you need. The sounds are pretty good. But technically what they did in that kit was they just went around and they found like the most default sounds that like every single producer uses and then put them in this kit. So you're not necessarily going to find like brand new sounds that someone just made for this kit alone. Can make UK drill type beat. I've actually never tried. So, and actually, so I'm just not familiar with the genre. I just don't listen to that song, those kind of songs enough. Your kid had 0 sounds. What do you mean by that? Oh, by the way, hi, I am Cancer. I didn't shout you out. Oh. Yeah, 100%, Antonio. I don't know why Synthmaster didn't, I'm not exactly sure why Synthmaster didn't have any sounds, but yeah, actually, no, don't use ADSR sampler. You can if you want to. I'm not gonna. I have no control over you, and I don't really care if one person is using a bad plugin. But complete control and the complete start bundle is way better than an ADSR. Because in ADSR you can't actually play lots of notes at once. Like if I wanted to play a chord, 3 notes at once, you can't actually do that in ADSR sampler. You can only play one at a time. And also, if you go like this. If you play one note and then hold into the next one, like for example, like listen to these 2 notes right here, what would happen is it would play this note, it would 100% stop the note and then play the next one, especially if it's going like this. So if you play a note and it 100% stop this one and then starts this one, so you get a clipping sound every single time you change notes. That's only a problem with you using 808s. If you're using like snares or claps or whatever, it doesn't matter at all. But it's just a really big hassle if you're using 808s, and it's almost impossible if you're using like one shots for melodies. So I just don't recommend ADSR to anyone. And also it crashes all the time for me. I can't do anything with that without it crashing. So I'll look into it. It's called Drumstar V3. Okay, yeah, I'll check into it. think I'm gonna change. Don't know what you mean. Yeah, first I thought I need to transpose this up, but it takes a little while to transpose things. At first I thought ADSR was like a blessing to humankind. It was so amazing, but it really has a few limitations that are really extreme in my opinion, and I just can't live without the ability to play lots of notes at once, and I can't live without the ability to and it like really affect your ADSR. Because like for example with my 808s, I have this release on it. It's a release of 2.9 milliseconds, which is a super short amount of time, so you don't hear any like muddiness when when the two notes are overlapping, but it has a nice little fade at the very end of every note. And if this was at 0 seconds, you would have a clipping sound every single time, just like you have with ADSR sampler. Yeah, I would say that complete control is better to use. Oh, there's a snare on this clap. Snare on this track. If you really, really, really love the ability to search your sounds, that's fine. And maybe you should stick with ADSR, at least for like your kicks and your snares and stuff like that, things that don't overlap. In that case, you should use ADSR. Personally, I actually prefer to look through folders than look through like type words. Like I don't like typing the word kick and then seeing all my kicks. I like to go to my Mike Zara stash and then click on my artist kick. What does that sound? The world. Oh, what in the world? The kick drum is playing at the highest note literally possible. So it's super high pitched. How do you know clipping sound? Well, if you have red over here, if you look at the side tracks over here, if it's going too much into the red, it's probably clipping. If you open up a span, this is a frequency analyzer plugin, and if you push play, if it goes over 0 dB, it's clipping for sure. When I'm making the beat, I don't really care if it clips or not. Even if you use a plugin like G-Clip, you can intentionally clip things. And adds a lot of punch to your drums and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly if that was what you're asking, but anyway, let's move on. Hey. No, just for that, I'll show you. I'll use that AJ kit. I saw that cancer. I saw that pie. No, I don't have arcade. I've heard it's worth it. I just don't know. I don't know if I want it. Hey. No, just for that, I'll make a vocal chop right now for you. Yes, you got it. You got it, Josiah. There's a one shots built into this plugin. Use that part. E. Oh, that's beautiful. Don't you use like a rim shot between claps instead of claps itself? Yeah, you can. I usually use rim shots, but there's no problem with using claps themselves. Yeah, I do have it. It's one of the first plugins I actually paid money for, and it's fire. Wait, how do you change the pitch? Inside complete control, there's actually a pitch little button here. You can change the pitch of the tuning. But once you have your sound that you want to use selected, you just bring it into the MIDI, because complete control is a sampler, so you can. So any sound that you put on the sampler is going to be pitched around. The default note is C5. So that's a note you sound. Yeah, that's what you hear inside of the plugin. But you can just it automatically pitches. And that's a great thing with complete control too. Like if I want to pitch my percussion sounds, you can do that, no problem. Yeah, I'd say that complete control is worth it because it's free. In the complete start bundle from the Native Instruments, in the complete start bundle from Native Instruments, it's a free plugin. So you download the complete start bundle and you get the complete control for free. Complete start also comes with a whole bunch of other sounds that are super fire. And yeah, it's totally worth it. ADK, if you can play poly notes and you can change the attack, decay, sustain, release of each sound, then I might consider using ADSR again. Also, if it stops crashing. Yeah, the library section of complete control is just so simple. So simple compared to ADSR. I feel like ADSR has a great idea. It's just that it's not executed well for average beat making sample choosing. I think it's great for like if you have like melody samples that you want to use, and you can drag a melody sample from the ADSR, and it might be really good for that. But if you want to use drum samples, or if you want to use like melody one shots, then no. Yeah, complete control is free. Me the live. Yeah, complete control is free. You have to download the complete start bundle. If you download the complete start bundle on Native Instruments website, you get it for free. The library section is empty. Well, if you open up complete control Well, the library section, I don't really. I mean, this is where all their built-in sounds are. As long as you installed all of the plugins, like inside a Complete Start, there's a whole bunch of other things you know, like Complete Start. You can buy kinetic treats. You can buy Play series selection. You can download Reactor. You can download Kick. These are all free also. It's just that you have to download them in addition to Complete Start. And then also if you go into these like little categories over here, you can go to all loops, all one shots. I'm pretty sure these like come default with Complete Control, so you don't have to download anything else in addition. Yeah, just check out that. I'm gonna get more of a snare in here. Yeah, is it bad that I deleted the Andromeda kit and the Ocean kit? The Ocean drum kit, the Prod by Ocean one? Speaking of Prod by Ocean, he has like almost 200,000 subscribers. I did not know that. I thought he was still around like 80 or 90. Also, I found out he has a podcast, and it's actually pretty good. I like that podcast a lot. Like I said this, I've been saying this for a long time, and Prod by Ocean, I think he's an awesome guy. In fact, if I had a conversation with him, I'd totally love him. And I think we would vibe off each other great. I'm just not a humongous fan of his style of beats. Like if I'm going on to like BeatStars or something like that, I'm not gonna intentionally like look for his beats and listening to them and vibe to them. I'm gonna listen to Kyle Beats' beats, because the Kyle Beats beats are just fire in my opinion. They're exactly what I would look for. Ocean, I mean, he makes good stuff. It's just not my style. Yeah, the Kyle Beats podcast is crazy too. Curtis King podcast is good too. I have a question for you guys. What is your like speed for your hi-hat rolls and stuff like that? Do you do 128th notes ever? Like I only started doing them this week because I saw someone else do them, and like they're actually pretty fire. At first I was thinking like 128th notes, that's like too fast. But now that I try it and I actually like it, now I feel like 30 seconds notes is too slow. Pan a single note in the piano roll. No, there is not. No, you can't. You definitely can't pan a single note. I don't know if you can add a panning automation down here. No, there's absolutely no way to do it. Oh yeah, so there's a way to pan your entire I think there's a way to pan your entire track inside of here. But you can't like inside of this roll, I can't choose like I want to have this note and this note pan to the right. You can just like kind of pan this whole entire section to the right. You guys probably discuss it every time I drink from my water bottle. Yeah, 64th note for sure, but like I tried 122nd note and I'm like super impressed. Like it just sounds fire. It's a lot harder to control though, because you have to be like very specific with where your fingers are. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a little feature that I wish they had, but I mean, I'm not really I'm not really super upset if they don't. Like, I work around it. It's not the end of the world. It's not the worst thing that could happen. Yeah, that's basically, this bottom section down here is automation. So you could add an automation track for volume, for panning, but it's not necessarily going to be just for this note. I have great news, guys. Someone on my Discord server officially switched over today from Ableton to Cakewalk. Oh, that's true. That's true, German. I didn't think about that. That's actually a good idea. Is it okay if I call you German? Like, if I wanted my... That's actually a really good idea. Wait, I'm trying to think about how that's useful. Yeah, like, for example, sometimes people do 808s that are, like, really panning crazy. What I'll do is, like, let's say I add a high note over here. This high note is super fire, imagine. This to make it cooler. Herman. Yeah, there's another method for sure. I mean, I've actually done this before, but I didn't like necessarily think about it as penning notes. You know what I mean? Like, I just thought of it as like, oh, I can just duplicate the track and add a note and pin it. But I didn't think about like the fact that that's technically like kind of penning notes. Like, for example, I've done this before. I'll duplicate this 808 track. On this one, I'll get rid of all the low notes. This one, I get rid of the high note. Then on this one track, I'll add a shaper box. Yeah, Simon Sevilla is really the only main person I think who uses it. I mean, obviously more people use it, but like, he's the one who makes it popular. See, how am I gonna make this pan? Let's try something that's more like this. Left, right. Probably spending way more time than I probably should on this. Probably not important to anyone. Is M Rhythmizer? I would assume so. I've never heard of M Rhythmizer. Sounds like the same Melda Bundle stuff though, because it has the M in the beginning. I haven't seen him do that. Yeah, he has like an 808 tutorial video, and he has like 3 levels, and on the 3rd level he just goes ham, and he does a lot of crazy, panning stuff. Is M Rhythmizer in the free Melda bundle? I've never heard of M Rhythmizer. Oh, gross beat alternative. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Isaiah Rashsad, Casey Veggies type beat. To be entirely honest, I've never heard of any of those people. Go to the perks and stuff. But yeah, that is part of the Melda production bundle. Yeah, Melda Productions is a part of M Rhythmizer is a part of the Melda Productions bundle. Pretty sure. Just a second. Now that I think about it, I know the Melda Productions bundle is free, but I'm not sure if it includes that particular one. Might just be that all of his plugins all the plugins look the same. I don't think it's in there actually. No, and M Rhythmizer is not free. M Rhythmizer is not free. Public service announcement. Looking for it in one of their other paid bundles. I found it on Plugin Boutique for $54. Let's look up rhythm. Yeah, M Rhythmizer is a part of their total bundle. I'm not sure what other bundle it's in. Sorry guys, I told you it was part of it, but it's not. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but apparently it's a halftime. Apparently it's a gross speed alternative. I've never heard of it. I've never used it. I hope that I Am Cancer noticed that I said it's not free before he left to download the thing. Hopefully he comes back to check that it's not free. Looks to me like he's about to download it and then he's going to find out that it's not in there and it's going to be my fault. Okay, I have a question for you guys, because some of you guys actually seem to be like professionals in Cakewalk. Is there a way to make a keyboard shortcut that closes out of this like plugin tab? Like, I just don't think there's a way. I think that if there was a way, that would be super helpful. think we need to get some. I think we need to stop hitting the 808 so many times. Beat is coming together. Sounding nice. You guys probably are grossed out every time I make a beat. Every time I take a drink from my water bottle. What kind of beats do you guys make? What? Oh, I'm yawning. What beats do you guys make? What style do you guys make? Yeah, I know that trap drill, like drill, has been really popular recently. I forget who the artist is who like kind of like popularized it in America. I don't remember his name. There's like one artist that's like the kind of the face of drill right now. Yeah, Pop Smoke, that's it. I feel like, I mean, like, drill is going crazy right now. I feel like if, like, there's so many YouTubers who are just like, picking up a huge following recently just because they've started doing drill stuff. But I don't think you can. I mean, I probably could have hopped onto that bandwagon and caught up like 50 subscribers or so, but I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just make my favorite type of beats and just do that. Like, yeah, drill is fun to make. Like, I see drill looks fun to make. Like the drums, the patterns, the 808s, the hi-hats, it just seems like an exciting genre to be a part of. But I just kind of keep it chill. I don't know. Lo-fi tap. Oh wow. That's nice. I don't even know, man. Sometimes we have days like that. Trap, sometimes lo-fi. Nice. Mine's usually some sort of chill side of trap. Every once in a while, some sort of. I never make necessarily like R&B, but you know, like if R&B. No, not really R&B. It's not really R&B. I wouldn't call it R&B, but it's definitely some sort of chill side of trap. It's kind of interesting how, like, so whenever there's like another person. Whenever there's like someone on my channel and they type in the comments that like if there's like another person who makes like EDM beats or something like that and they love making EDM beats, there's so many people who like just write in the comment section, oh, it would be so sick if you made this kind of genre. And I'm like, you comment the same thing every single day. I'm not gonna do your genre. Unless I feel like I want to. Cause it's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. So many people are beginners and they want to make EDM, so they look for anyone they can. And if they're not already doing EDM, they try to force it down the throat to do EDM. And I have actually made an EDM beat recently, but I'm not even sure if I want to put it on YouTube because there's like a very small minority who speaks the loudest about EDM for some reason. Do you know any good free pad synth VSTs? Try out Iota Mini, M-I-N-I. It's a free plugin. It has a couple pads in it, but overall the sounds are just high quality. Be honest, I only use one shots, X-Band, Iota Mini, and Triton. So you can probably find some one-shot kits online that are pretty good, but I can't necessarily guarantee you or tell you which ones to get. I don't know, free pad VSTs. Let me look at the ones I have. Oh yeah, SQ8L. I have a video coming out about that in a little while. It's a pretty good old like fashioned retro synth. It has some really luscious pads in there. I don't use it all the time, but when I do use it, it's so gorgeous. Yeah. Iota Mini and SQ8L. Those two will get you with your pads. Completely control with some one-shots will get you with everything else, to be honest. Shoot. I'm not gonna use a vocal drop. Yeah, Kid MX. Yeah, there is the plugin TX16WX sampler. You can use that to slice up your chops for samples. I don't actually slice them up that often in a plugin. If I do use it, sometimes I'll even just like cut it up in the audio view. But if you want to use TX16WX sampler, I'll type that in the chat. TX16WX sampler. That sampler will get you going with your sample chops. No problem there. It's actually a really powerful sampler. It's just, there's so many buttons on there to use, and the user interface isn't that great. But it has basically everything you ever could need. Hey! Hey! That is so much better. So clean. Okay, we might be ready to arrange. Oh, I feel a little tired today. It's interesting. By the way, so I also want to say thank you. I said thank you earlier for 2,000 subscribers, and obviously I'll say thank you again, just in case anyone new is here, because it's actually insane how many subscribers we have. And it's also actually insane the fact that we've already grown to 2.14 subscribers. Using that speed, let's see. We're only 7 days away from 3,000. Is that true? No, sorry, no. 7 times, 7 days times 6. 5. We're only about a month away from 3,000 subscribers, which is actually insane. Nope, I always use Cakewalk. Never go DAWless, and definitely don't use other DAWs. I used to use Cakewalk when I first started. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Video on Tuesday did amazing. Obviously, it did amazing because I was announcing a contest, and it was thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. But then the video on Thursday did like surprisingly amazing. It was about the arrangement feature in Cakewalk. It's a brand new feature in Cakewalk's updates. So I was kind of thinking like maybe this video will do okay because it's a brand new feature. People might want to learn about it. And then on Friday, which is yesterday, I posted another video, and that video did amazing. And it was about how to mix in Cakewalk. So I had like 3 like powerhouse videos in 1 week. It was crazy. And now I'm thinking about it, getting to 3,000 subscribers in 1 month, like starting where I am right now, like that's pretty insane. Considering the fact that I hit 1,000 subscribers in the middle of and towards the end of February, so I went. So basically, in 2 months, I hit 1,000. I got 1,000 subscribers, and then in 1 month, I'm gonna get the next 1,000. Assuming things go the way they're going right now. Let's see. So this is the drop. I guess if you guys didn't watch my arrangement video, here's kind of like a quick, brief tutorial. Drop. Wait. I have a quick question. Kid MX, do you use Cakewalk? I feel like you don't. I feel like I asked you that before and you didn't. So this is a drop high. So we're gonna have some instruments to pitch up an octave. This is fire. It's actually a fire sample that I made. I definitely say if there's anything that I'm lacking on the most, it's my melodies. Nothing. Yeah, I thought that was something like that. Gain. It's also, so one thing that's nice about this arrangement feature, so you can really like you can just go fine tune with everything. Okay, yeah. So now if we're gonna go for the verse, we're gonna want the kick out, probably. I don't know, maybe. And let's do a loop on here. Let's guess. Oh shoot. I didn't that, and then let's cut out some perk tracks. I think I'm gonna have just the kick actually. That's gorgeous. And also during the verse, I'm actually going to cut out the hi-hats. Or some of them at least. Hey, that's gorgeous. Okay, and then finally we'll have the verse. Finally we'll have the intro. Introduction, and in the intro we're just gonna do a simple, I don't really have to listen to that. Okay, so now we arrange it. Intro, drop, verse, drop high, only 40 seconds. Intro, drop high, verse, drop high. It's gonna be a long arrangement because I have such a short loop. Intro, drop high, verse, drop high, Drop. Intro. 2 minutes and 40-second arrangement. Let's check it out. See, just like that, it's a pretty standard arrangement. I gotta tweak some things in order to make it interesting, but like, it's a pretty hefty arrangement done in a very short amount of time. Thanks, frontman. Dude. What are you saying? I'm Cancer. Oh. Keep like a vocal chop before the drop. I mean, I don't have Exhale myself. Not exactly sure what you mean by before the drop. Because now we're gonna cut out a lot of instruments. Thanks so much, frontman. Oh. I see what you mean now. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. The drums are way too repetitive. But we're definitely getting somewhere. It's a great melody, actually. I'm really a fan of this one. I'm gonna save it as I am. I'm gonna save it as Cancer, but I didn't really feel like it. Okay, so yeah, why don't we record some voxes in? I actually really enjoy just recording audio in with my microphone. It usually like drops down the views. Like you can kind of see like when a person like tunes off of the video, and as soon as I start singing, like everyone leaves. I don't blame them. Okay, so I'm just gonna record some stuff in. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. Listen to that. That was probably kind of awkward for you guys. Oh, listening to me exhale. No, dude, like every producer does that. Like we don't think about the names, we just make up a name. So I'm just gonna record some stuff in. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. The ones where I tried to breathe like a normal person, you can't really hear at all. But when I tried to like accentuate my then you can hear it. Let's use this one right here. I don't even know if you can hear it because it's pretty quiet and the stream is. Use the date. Oof, that sounds too professional for me. No. I just make up a random word because like there's like the date saved on the thing. Like the date it was created or the date it was modified. I actually like the sound effect. Let's add some reverb to this sound. It could just be like a good ambient effect, just like in general. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, like, you probably couldn't even hear my exhales. What do I think about exhale? I think exhale. What do I think about Keyscape? I'm all for Keyscape. I haven't downloaded it. I haven't bought it. I haven't done anything with it. I've never actually touched it myself. But I mean, it seems pretty well known. Seems like it's high quality. So go for it. I mean, I actually probably could benefit from getting that plugin, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not in the mood of spending money right now. You can actually do a gain effect. Actually, I'm gonna normalize it. What am I doing? You can actually use the normalize effect inside like the inside of the. What plugins do I have on the master track? What do you mean by sync to the tempo release? I want to know about that. I don't really know what you're talking about, so I want to hear about that because that could be helpful. What plugins do I have on master track? Right now I have Ozone 9 Elements, which is free right now. Actually, you can download it for free. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm pretty sure Ozone 9 is still free. Pretty sure it's still free. Let me check. Not sure if it's free anymore. Oh, sorry, you guys missed it. It ends on April 30. Okay, so Ozone 9 Elements is not free anymore. But the reason I have it on my master is that it's good EQ. It also has an imager on it. It also has a maximizer on it. I only use the EQ if I'm using it, but actually I can turn that off because I almost never use it. When I want to have some clipping on my master, when I have a clipping on like my 808s and stuff like that, I'll use this plugin for good clipping. It's a really good clipping effect. It's called G-Clip. And then after that I have Span, which I don't even really open that often. And it's just a frequency analyzer. You can see what's going on. You can just see what's there. Hey Cindy Lee, super noodles. What was I saying? Yeah, so when I'm actually mixing my beat, I'll usually just use G-Clip, Ozone 9 Elements for the mastering and stuff like that. And then at the very end, I'll also sometimes drag in a TDR Nova EQ for some multi-band compression, or like EQ compression kind of things. It's pretty nice. Yeah, Complete Control is a huge package. There's a ton of stuff in there. No, 100%. Thank you for checking out the mixing tutorial. I don't actually have Sonorous Delay anymore, Frontman. Ever since I got Valhalla Frequency Echo and Echo Boy, I've just never used it, so I just hid it from my plugin view so I don't have to use it anymore. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't know how big Complete Control is, but it's pretty huge. Like, because you're not only downloading the program itself, but you're also downloading all of the plugin, all of the sound effects that go with it. It's a huge library of sound effects that come stock with it, and not sound effects, like one shots and loops and stuff like that. But yeah, so you have to download the Complete Start bundle. You have to download the Complete Start, what is it called? Complete Native Access? Native Access. So when you go to the website, it tells you to download Native Access, and then you sign in with your account, and then inside that, it lets you download Complete Start. I totally forgot, guys. This week Tuesday, I'm having a video about how to download a sampler. In that video, I have a step-by-step process of how to download Complete Control. I'm just gonna tell you guys, wait for that if you want to know any more specifics, because I promised someone on that. I think I actually might have promised Pi Beats that I'm going to do that video. So I don't think you can change the tempo of just one instrument, but you can, if you have an audio file, you can hold Control and Shift when you're using your Smart Tool, and you can hold Control and Shift and you can drag it out and make it faster or slower. So now if it's slower, it sounds like this. Just a lot slower, and you can also make it faster too if you want. So that's sort of a way to make it change the tempo, I guess. You told me the mixing one? Yeah, I'm not sure if you stayed for this I'm Cancer, but actually M Rhythmizer is not a part of that free bundle. So I'm not sure if you heard me say that or not. Using Grace Sampler. Yeah, I like Grace Sampler too. It's a pretty versatile plugin. It's just that there's not a way to find your sounds while you're still inside Grace Sampler. You have to like open up another file explorer tab, like the little yellow one. You need to find your samples through that. I just think it's a pain. Maybe I don't know. It's just a little bit of pain. It's just not as streamlined as Complete Control. And my workflow is more important than my functionality, I guess you could say. Thank you, Tin Punachet. Punachet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I guess I'm sad too. I've never even checked out that plugin in my life. It's just that, I don't know. Maybe it'd be interesting. I don't know. All my sounds are in the left hand. Oh, really? Okay, let me show me how to do that right now. I need to know. Because if there's a good way to do that, maybe, just maybe, it could be like my go-to 808 track. Because it's a pain, because you can't do 808 tracks in, you can't do 808 slides in Complete Control. which is like the only problem I have with it. How do you add things to it? Maybe like this? No way. No way. No way. If this works. Hey! Okay. So let me pretend I open up my PV lace kit, open up my 808s, grab this 14, drag it in. Hey! Thank you so much, dude. I can't believe I should have tried that. So now if I put this on legato mode and I turn up the glide a bit. I mean, yeah, it's doing exactly what I expected. Nice. I kind of doubt this is going to be my go-to, since I am so used to and so in love with the other sampler. But for my go-to for 808s, this might be it. Because with 808s, you can just change this little tiny thing. You can just change it from poly to legato, and all of a sudden, bam, you're going with sliding. That's pretty legit. I can't believe that I didn't know that before. And also, there's a weird thing when you open up Gray Sampler for me. It has this little error window. Anyone know about that? Anyone know how to fix that? I didn't know I had this. I didn't know I had this. The Shake Luke's bundle. Goodness, I didn't know I had this still. It's a free shaker one. I totally did not know I had that still. Touch this to the tempo. Yeah, sure, send over a beat to my email and I'll check it out. We're really like wasting time here, aren't we, boys? I could have been finished this beat a long time ago. What I'm going to do right here is I'm going to stretch this out to exactly 4 bars. Then hit Control D over and over, and then it just copies the same. It just copies the thing over. And it's always in the same spot since it was stretched out correctly. And then what we can do is I don't want them to play when there's the drop. So, and the drop hits. Yeah. I'll do the collab. I'll do the beat critique on my YouTube channel, like right now on the live stream, but you gotta send it to me through my email. Send me the email and tell me when you sent it, and then I'll do the critique right now on the stream. Wait. Why's my 808 so quiet? If anyone else wants to send a beat to my email, I'll check it out on the stream too. I think we might be just about done with this beat. Send over your beats to bongonzoyt@gmail.com. I'll check them out there. And then when we're done with this beat, we can check them out together. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Jeb Josh is live streaming at the same time I'm live streaming. That's just rude. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, Pie Beats. I'm doing. I will critique your beat right now. On the live stream. I'm not gonna make a whole video about critiquing beats anytime soon. I guess I could. So I don't think I'm necessarily allowed to explain exactly why I'm having such a, so I can't explain. It's just that I don't want to. If you send your beats over, I'll critique them right now on the stream, right now. My life is about to get really crazy in about a month from now. So I have videos scheduled out. I want it to be a surprise when it happens, but yeah. Pie Beats, send me a link to your video and I'll check out the video. Send me a link to the video. The key is that I want it to be sent to my email so I can just click on the email and listen to it. I mean, you can just send in a random beat if you guys feel like it. I just refreshed my stream page and I realized that we have 16 viewers. I thought we had 5 viewers this entire time. Okay, next beat. I don't usually start with this plugin. I can't though. Try to do something interesting with the guitar. I don't usually make guitar type beats. Okay, please make a playlist of how many types make a beat. I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Please make a playlist on how many types make beats. Make beats? Please explain that. Okay, I'm gonna check out your beats right now. I have a good feeling about this melody. Has some nice chords in it. I mean, you guys should be embarrassed to plug your channel, but you should be confident that what you have is good. Okay, I'm checking out Kid MX first. I don't see your beat. High beats. But I'm checking out Kid MX. Hopefully by the time his beat is finished, your beat will be up here.
kid that man, they gotta know.
That 808 is crazy. I don't know if it's crazy good. It just sounds like it's going crazy. Like I can understand. I can't barely. You can barely understand what's going on.
This kid that man, they gotta know.
I like your vocal tag a lot. Your piano, it seems a little low quality, but maybe that's a good thing. Like it almost doesn't. It doesn't sound bad being low quality.
This kid that man, they gotta know.
So as soon as you dropped out all of those other instruments, things started sounding a lot cleaner and everything sounded a lot better. Really good job there. I know I'm gonna keep watching. I just need to do something. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's listen again.
This kid that man, they got. This kid that man, they gotta know.
Yeah, right here, it kind of sounds very muddy. There's a lot of muddy stuff. Right here, it sounds super clean though. Super great snare. Love her kick. Love her kick a lot. I'm kind of expecting another higher. I'm expecting another higher melody.
Kid that man, they gotta know.
Oh, that was a pretty. I would have liked to hear like an actual transition, like literal transition. Like you literally like take like stems of one song and stems the other, and you kind of like merge them together, like a DJ would. But these two beats sound really fire. I'm just really not a big fan of how it completely cut off. But anyway, let's keep going.
They gotta know.
Cool guitar. What happened? Shoot, I know this happens sometimes. Let me just go to 1-4. Whoa. Transpose. Good drums. The melody sounds a little bit weak, and the 808 is just going really crazy. I think you could tone down the 808 just a little bit, but the drums sound really clean, really, really nice. Good, really good drums. It's a really, really good beat. Good switch up. I like you said, wait for the switch up. Yeah, it's a good beat. Some of the times your melodies just kind of sound a little weak, like kind of empty, but really, really good. Your drums are fantastic. Love your drums. Yeah, let's check out Pi Beats. I'm gonna check out this one. Chaos. Let's make sure that Yeah, we can check it out inside here. So Pie Beats has a YouTube channel too, it looks like. I mean, I know he does. I subscribed to it a little while ago. Everything's super quiet. Goodness. What's up with that? Goodness, it's so quiet. Like your hi-hats a lot. Your kick's a little weak. Do you have an 808 in this beat? I honestly, I'm having a seriously hard time hearing your beat. Super quiet. And I can't hear an 808 at all. It's a little bit of a switch up here. I don't think you can really call this beat chaos. This beat is just a little too simple for chaos. I mean, even in your mixing process, get your song to like -3 dB. Like as you can see, like the beat I'm making right here in the background, oh, the beat I just finished making, like it was practically clipping when I was done with the master. When I was done with the mix. I didn't even like do any mastering. Like before you export, before you start doing your mastering at all, just bring your things up as high as they go before they start clipping. And then you can do some effects like clipping and then compression and then EQ and stuff like that. Actually, I can hear your 808 now, it's just way too quiet. And I think if your 808 was quite a bit louder, your kick would actually sound better. Really, I know you started just recently, just a couple months ago, I think, and really, this is actually quite a bit of improvement. Like, this isn't a bad beat at all. It's just that some of your mixing problems, just have some problems. Your melody is also crazy repetitive. I'm gonna check out this other beat, just to see if it's a little bit better. It's a good sample or a melody if you made it yourself. Feels like your drums aren't like snapped to the grid, which isn't necessarily, I mean, your claps aren't necessarily snapped to the grid. That's not a horrible thing. Just, I don't know, it just kind of throws off the vibe, I think. Your kicks are good. Yeah, you needed more of an 808. More of an 808. And your hi-hats are pretty loud too. Yeah, the key is just look at the dB meter on the master channel. Especially like if you have a like a span. Like the melody alone here is already up here like to -3. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because when I have the other drums and stuff like that. But when you're done mixing your beat, so that means you haven't even done the mastering yet. You should have your beat somewhere up here in the top. And then some compression will just make sure that it stays under 0 and just make sure that it stays loud. Yeah. Yeah, much more 808. It's really not a bad beat at all. I know you started just a little while ago, and for that, I want to say congratulations because my beats sounded way worse than that when I first started. I'm gonna go back to making the beat. Let me know, frontman, when you sent your beat over. Yeah. Hey, that's it. Wow, not bad at all. I mean, I'm glad to hear your complete controls working. I'm gonna try to switch out the sound. I see your comment. Give me a second. Okay, so this is gonna be Frontman's first beat. So don't judge him too hard. Let's check it out. Be a little loud. It already sounds better than my first beat. I think it's a little weak. Yeah, it's definitely way better than my first beat. It's kind of hard to listen to. It's so repetitive. Magic's Music Maker? Never heard of it. Oh wow. That looks old. Yeah, okay, that's enough. You want to listen to my first beat? It might be a pain to find. I'm gonna go on my YouTube studio. My first beat, you're gonna cringe. It's so bad compared to everyone here. Okay, let's look for my first beat. Let's see if I can actually go in reverse, like. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna be like zooming backwards. I don't think there's a way to just jump to the last song. Almost. Here it is. It's called Drum Drawer. Here we go. I even had a download link in the description. Here's my first song ever. Listen to this. You're gonna cringe so hard. This is the first thing I ever made. A. Okay, that's enough. That was my first beat. Let's listen to some other song I have. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Exactly. I didn't even know what a metronome was back then. This is like one of my first, like...
Of course.
Here we go. This is probably my first, like, full song.
Of course.
Listen how muddy it is. This is ridiculous. This is so bad. And I was using the default drummer that was built in GarageBand.
Of course. Of course.
Of course. I don't even know what was I thinking? Why was of course a good idea to me? Yeah, it's like there's a huge compressor on the master. And I turned down, and it's almost like I took an EQ. It's almost like I took an EQ. Right. It's almost like I took an EQ and I just went, cut down all of the high end, cut down all of the low end, and I just like accentuate the mids. It's like, it's so cramped. I don't think it's a cool vibe. Oh, the drums were there. They were just very compressed for some reason. Here's a pro tip: if you're just beginning, never touch the compressor. It doesn't even make sense. Remake one of my old beats. I have another old beat. Hopefully it doesn't close this out. Hopefully I can still find it. My first trap beat was called The Beast. It's called The Beast. Oh, these are my most recent videos. I'm not going to show it right now. It actually might be on my SoundCloud. It's probably private, but anyway, I'll find it later for you guys. Probably next stream. I'll find it. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, so let's listen to this loop on repeat. I was just thinking, I don't watch streams very often. Like I almost never watch any streams. But my question is like, do Twitch streamers who stream for like 6 hours a day? Oh, we have another beat to send. Okay. Do Twitch streamers who stream for like 7 hours a day, do they ever go to the bathroom? Do you remember 21st night of September? Hey. It's cool. I've been doing these live streams on mixing. Are you just trying to self-promote yourself? Let's listen to this beat. Hey. Love that. His name is Yexengo.
We love Mio.
Oh, the melody is super fire. The triangle you have is really loud and your claps are kind of weak. I like your 808 pattern a lot. Maybe choose a different sound for the 808. I have a quick question. Did you use a sample for that melody? Because if you didn't use a sample, that is actually so impressive. Like what you have here is you have a pretty like it sounds like the beginnings of a good beat. It's just you just don't have the experience with sound selection. That's what I'd say. Okay, because like as you get along, as you move along, you're gonna realize that this kind of snare sounds best in this kind of beat. This kind of snare sounds best in this kind of beat. Yeah. Eventually you'll just get the sound selection all up. It basically has all the elements there. Your drum patterns are not off at all. I'd say just pick up a couple of great sound packs. Hey, honestly, there's nothing wrong with using samples, using loops. Don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna say get the Mike Zara's drum kit, stash, and get the AJ's Sounds Volume 1 drum kit. Those two drum kits are so far, they're both free. I'm not sponsored or anything. Just look through those sounds. This, especially the Mike Zara's kit, has like literally everything you ever need. So that's what I'd say. I'd say just get your head around sound selection. Absolutely, your beat is actually pretty good. It's actually not mixed horribly. Like it's mixed pretty bad, but that's just because of sound selection. And when you have bad sound selection, like that's you can't really you can't really ignore anything. The Mike Zara's kit is on Reddit and it's free. The AJ Sounds kit is on YouTube and it's free. The Reddit one isn't like a stolen kit or anything like that. You know, like sometimes you'll find like professional kits that are worth money and people will like copy them and then put them on Reddit. This is just like 100% free. Like both of them are 100% legit and free. Let me read these comments because I'm just messing out here. Okay. But honestly, dude, I mean, I'm not going to critique you differently because you're 12. Like, I'm not going to show grace if you know what I mean. But the fact that you're 12 means that you have so much room to grow. Assuming that you're committed with this, assuming that you're sticking with it. Like, just imagine what you're going to be like when you're 21. Like, honestly, that's insane. I wish I started earlier. Actually, I don't wish I started earlier. I think that I'm perfectly content with my trajectory and my growth and stuff like that. But I just can't wait until I'm like 24. Yeah, when I was 12, I was just messing around. I was wasting time. You'd like to collab, Home Studio? You know, Home Studio, how about you email me at bongonzoyt@gmail.com. Email me just a brief explanation of what you want to do. So we can like really talk one-on-one. I'm perfectly up with collabs, but I don't really want to do collab. I don't want to do like I don't want to set up a collab just during YouTube live stream. We can maybe like I stream every single Saturday, and if a collab is what we end up doing, we can do a collab next week Saturday. I am not really against anything like a collab. It's just that this is a bad place to talk about it. Send over a loop if you want, Cindy. No problem. What would sound awesome? Not sure what you mean there. Yeah, steep learning curve for sure. Let's see. Yeah, 100%. Prod by XY Egno. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but stick with it, dude. That's not trash. That is definitely not trash. I've personally made much worse beats than that. Mallets, Mary. Recently, like 2 weeks ago, I mapped the command of transposing to Shift Q, and it's probably the best thing I've ever done. It saves me so much time. I don't like the sample. Hey. Hey. Oh yeah, I stopped in for one of his live streams. I didn't check out that one in particular. I didn't check out that one in particular, but I mean, I love checking out interesting samples or interesting flips on cool samples. Oh, Cindy Lee sent me a beat. I'm gonna check it out right now. I don't know if she let me know in the comments, but Hey, oh, I is it bad that I recognize you, Devon, because your name is so hard to pronounce? Like, I recognize people by how hard their name is pronounced. It's a shame. Okay, let's check out my first beat. Hasn't been mixed because I'm lazy. Is that it? Oh, that's it. The drums are actually pretty good. I mean, they're not like great, but they're not bad. That's your first beat, like, not bad. The melody was like crazy weak, but I don't think you were intending on showing me the best beat you've ever made. Have you ever worked with... Wait a second. I'm looking up Rapzilla and it says it's a Christian hip hop online magazine. Is that what you're talking about? No, I haven't worked with anything called Rapzilla. Anyway, yeah, actually I do remember you saying you sent a loop. Okay, so my CPU is kind of going crazy. I'm gonna quick. So I think what I'm gonna be doing in the future is I'm gonna take off ozone 9 elements from my my like initial template. I always make my beats with from the same template, and I'm just gonna take it off that because it's just they take so much CPU. And I usually barely ever use it. I kind of noticed recently that I noticed recently that you don't really need to use EQs, like almost ever. Like it was really surprising me. Like it all came, the realization just came to me when I was I mixed an entire beat, finished the entire mixing of a beat, and then for one reason or another I deleted every single one of the EQs just to see what it would sound like, and it still sounded good. And I realized that although it does make it sound better to use lots of EQs and, you know, like kind of fine tune what you need and don't need from your sounds, like, you know, like making space for low end and stuff like that, good octave ranges, good leveling, those are the most important things. The EQ is just kind of like a cherry on top. Kind of interesting, because you wouldn't have thought of that, considering how when you're a beginner, like EQ is like the only thing you use because you think it's like the most important thing, but really EQ doesn't do much. Shoot. Yeah, 100% home studio. That is so true. The production can be the EQ. Exactly. Knowing how to produce your songs well, knowing good octave ranges and stuff like that, that is going to be more influential to your beats mixing of like quality than the EQs themselves. 100%. I'd like to make a poster about that and put it on my wall. The production can be the EQ. Actually, that's not a very good quote. That'd be a really bad thing to put on a wall. Yeah, glitch is free. The blue glitch. It's called D Blue Glitch. Type it in. It's actually called like version 1.3. There's an other version of this plugin that's actually paid, but if you get version 1.3, it's free. And version 1.3 is the most popular because it's free. And all of the versions do basically the same thing, so I don't know why they're still selling a paid version, but I think there's like an Effectrix. I think Effectrix is made by the same company. That's like the... Oh, Effectrix. Yeah, it's similar. I was thinking of a different plugin. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah. There are quite a few plugins that do the same, very similar thing. Just this is a free one, and it's just as good as all the others, so. Thank you, Devon. Having a lot of muddy stuff. I think what I need to do is I need to go into the config start. I need to go in here and I need to make it so these notes kind of cut off themselves. That's way better. Way better. Ooh. Having some CPU problems. Okay, so Realm was free. During Christmas time, they had like a Christmas special or whatever, and you can get it for free. I mean, it's actually no longer free. It's actually like $50 now. But when I got it, it was free, and it's such a fire plugin. Honestly, my go-to reverb would otherwise be M Convolution Easy. It's a free one. It's pretty good, but Realm is so much better. I mean, it's not. Realm sounds very artificial, but in like the most clear and soft and cuddly way possible. It has such a great has such a great feeling to it. By the way, home studio, I don't know where you are, but I'll think about Rapzilla. Let's be replaced. Yeah, submit a whole song. Submit a whole song, home studio, to my email at bongonzoyt. Submit whatever you want. Thanks, Frontman. Hey. You're right. You're right. You're right, Frontman. Okay, so this is a free plugin by Focusrite/Sonable. It's free for a short amount of time. It's still free today. I checked this morning and it's still free. I recommend getting it. It's actually really good. But anyway, so basically what you do is you just listen to what your sound sounds like, and it gives you like an EQ curve that sounds good for that sound. And then the middle bar in the middle is basically just a mix, like a dry wet knob. It's a pretty good plugin. I don't use it on everything. It doesn't sound great on everything, but if you just want a quick little, I don't know, quick little mix of something. Okay, so I'm gonna unfreeze these. Has anyone sent a beat recently? I'm gonna unfreeze this and then copy this over. Okay, I'm gonna check out the song submission from. It looks like it's from Home Studio, whatever. Let's see. Enjoying the stream, man. Okay, let's check it out. Oof. Cloud karaoke MP3 player. He downloads the plugin. Oh shoot, this is a huge file. I mean, that's what it gets when it's a full song, I guess. Here we go. Yeah, that piano's a little like low quality, but it sounds good that way. Good strings.
I used to cruise through life with eyelids closed on autopilot. No concern for anything outside my...
Those drums, for some reason, feel like they're like kind of like distant. I don't know what that is about that.
Cushy life in private. I was the silent type cause I was pacified by blindness. Blue pilled so oblivious to how the devil moves with slyness. He turns the heat up slow to make the world into his likeness. If we're not alert, we'll buy into his self-destructive guidance. Dismiss the darkness on the screen. It's just some mindless violence to believe whatever the TV man says. There's no bias. Yeah, I see the game. I know the tactics to divide us, lie to us and beat us down.
It's not. It's definitely not bad. I know I feel like the drums could be a little bit more like stereo. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm checking out your channel right now. Have you posted a video recently? Oh yeah. Okay. Interview. So your channel's all about mixing.
Until we're in compliance. Use phony terms like hate speech to scare us into silence.
I like your bass. It kind of sounds like a piano, a low bass, a low piano. There's an 808 from Nick Mira kit that I use that sounds very similar to that. Nick Mira might be actually called the piano. From the Magma kit. 808 the piano, it sounds like this. Hear the piano in that? That just reminds me of this.
Violence, indoctrinate our kids to implant the leftist virus. They're hoping that we're spineless or too polite to be defiant. This evil will grow unless the righteous stand up and fight it. We need the
shoot, my laptop was sitting in front of my left speaker. That's why it sounded so mono.
red pill, the holy Bible to revive us so we can harness the Holy Spirit inside us.
I need help.
Lord guide
Thought
us.
I could do this myself, but I'm losing my mind. Gotta find what is real. I tried to reach for the sky, but I fell.
Yeah, it's mixed pretty well. Yeah, good job. I mean,
I need
until we're in compliance. Use phony terms like hate speech to
yeah, some of the drums I feel like just aren't quite there. just a little bit not so stereo. They kind of seem distant for some reason.
Scare us into silence, indoctrinate our kids to implant the leftist virus.
That's what the words use. Rely on the word, not the city news. Infused with a gift in the verse. Catch the
Yeah, the beat is good though. I like the beat a lot. The singer's also good. I'd say yeah, it's just a little bit, tiny bit with the mixing with the drums, but other than that, like the mixing the melody is great. The mixing the vocals is great. I mean, good job for sure. It's a good beat. Yeah, actually, that is true. The kick was, I couldn't really tell much about. I mean, the kick wasn't that like impactful. Sometimes you don't need it to be impactful, but just think about that. Okay, this flute needs to be less reverbed. This flute needs to be changed in just a way that makes it more interesting. The flute needs to carry the beat. Yeah. Unfreeze this. Freeze it again. Probably gonna do variation in the guitar eventually, but keep it frozen. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it on a where is it? Try on a shaver box and see if we can do some halftime kind of stuff. That's awesome, Diago. Glad to hear you're learning. That's what I do, because hey. Weird. Okay, this is getting better. I'm thinking maybe a piano. If we layer a piano with these chords that are on the guitar. So if I'm going for a piano, I'm going to go for X Band because they have great pianos. You can never really get the same effect with one shots, I've found with pianos. Maybe you can, I just haven't found the right sample. Let's see. And I'm going to have to send it to the same melody bus. Wonder if there's a, yeah, I can. So one thing that's kind of interesting is that when you have a track frozen, you can't actually like access the MIDI from the main view. Like it just looks like an audio file. But if you actually click on it and go into the MIDI view and everything, you can actually like see the MIDI. You can still copy it and you can still paste it. I'm just gonna freeze all these sounds, I guess. My CPU cannot handle all this when I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, it's fine, but for some reason when I stream, I mean, obviously when I stream, like the stream is the most CPU intensive thing I do all week. Okay, so now I'm gonna transpose it down a little bit using Radius Mix Advanced. Pro tip for anyone using Cakewalk: do not transpose your audio using Elastic Pro. It is has so many like artifacts in it. Use Radius Mix Advanced. It's so much cleaner. It takes a little bit longer. It takes quite a bit longer, in fact. If you have a whole song that you want to transpose, it takes forever, but it sounds much better. Hey, Clickseef. We're doing some beat critiques if you want to send your beat over. If not, no problem. In a couple of minutes, we're going to do our ritual jumping jacks. Just letting you know. If you don't know what I mean, you don't know what I mean, but whatever. Do you use Cakewalk Home Simplified? Home Studio? Goodness, CPU. Stop. Do you use Cakewalk Home Studio? This is brutal. Goodness. How long, like, when did you start making beats? Or when you start making music and stuff like that? You've been making music for longer than I've been alive. Just letting you know. So you must have started when it was still called, what was it called before? SonarWorks. Let's unfreeze this one too. Just for the sake of really limiting our CPU usage. Pam. Dreo Sanchez. Es broma XD. Muy buen contiendo. That looks like Spanish. And I know a tiny bit of Spanish simply because you have to take it in America. Or at least where I live. Like a mandatory class. Well, that's why my 808 sounds so much different than normal. Because I changed to that piano 808 like I was going to show that guy. I started on producer 808, 8.8. Is that a DAW frontman? I've never actually heard of it. In fact, like I haven't heard of a lot of DAWs, to be honest. Like it's kind of interesting how many there are out there that are pretty not known. I've noticed that Cakewalk is getting more and more popular. Like not only my channel is getting more popular, but Cakewalk in general is getting more popular. Like you take like a poll on Reddit and they'll ask like what DAW do you use? And they have like FL Studio, Ableton, Logic Pro, Cakewalk, and I'm like, hey, Cakewalk is actually getting out there. It died off quite a while. It died off for quite a while. Because you had like SonarWorks, which was pretty popular, especially considering like it was along with like Studio One and all that kind of stuff, like the main single. If you were going to choose one, you were going to choose Studio One or Cakewalk or something like that. But then Cakewalk kind of died away because the company went out of business. Then it got bought up by Bandlab, and then here we go. Now Cakewalk is actually coming back up, and it makes sense. Cakewalk is a super powerful DAW for being completely free to everyone. Like it's actually crazy. I'm really, yeah. You always come back to you always come back to producer 8.8. Is that what you're saying? Samples. This is not sounding so great. I'm not so sold on these melodies, to be honest. Hey, bit. The speed is not going so great right yet. Quite yet. I don't know if you guys saw the I don't know if you guys saw the Discord post, but I made I was watching this guy who streams. He uses FL Studio, and I asked him if he uses Cakewalk because in the background of all his videos, I can always tell that he's using Cakewalk to record his vocals, and he was like, don't you be telling people about the sauce. Like apparently he uses Cakewalk and he likes it. We'll probably be on for maybe half an hour more. I'm not feeling this beat, but I'm gonna finish this beat and then we'll be done. I think it's gonna be a good beat. It's just sounding a little strange right now. Because I'm transposing a whole bunch of things around. Send your beat to my email, and then I'll do a beat critique on the email. I'm not just doing it at any point. I'm waiting for someone to send me emails. I don't know how I feel about these like melodies. Oh, nice. Nice 8-bit. I haven't checked out your channel at all, 8-bit, to be honest. Have you posted anything? It's 808 is a problem. If anyone has their songs, they can send it over and let me know in the chat. Let's speed the speed up. Needs to be quite a bit faster. Let's do 110. If I can give any advice to anyone who's starting a YouTube channel, I would say first, post consistently. Second, first, post consistently. Second, show your personality. And third, give. You know what I mean? I mean, like, you can't ask them to, you can't ask them to do something for you until they have trusted you and they're all hooked with what you got. Okay, I'll check out your beat right now. Home studio. Okay, this one is called One More Submission. Ada Mental wrote this one for me. Get out. Nice. Yeah, look, it's pretty good. I like your kick a lot. Oh, that's a good, like, guitar sound. Yeah, rapper has tons of space. Rapper has tons of space on this beat. Some of those melody sounds sound a little too high for me. Like, a little too loud for me. I really like the choir though. It sounds really great. Yeah, I like the beat a lot. That's a great one. Yeah, I like that beat a lot. That was really, really good. Mixed great too. You can confirm that that was mixed great. Let me read these. Yeah, there is this channel, if you type in Fories, spelled like this. If you check out his very first videos, he has a super like obvious and clear personality, even though he doesn't talk at all in his videos. You guys got to be very you just really got to show your personality. Get people hooked to you, because if they're hooked to your beats, they can find someone else to show them beats. Like, I think now I almost deserve 2,000 subscribers. Almost. But like, when I got 1,000 subscribers, my beats were only worth... When I got 1,000 subscribers, my beats were only worth 100 subscribers. My beats really weren't that great. But I was able to have people kind of like vibe with what I was going for. In the whole sense of making your beats out of Cakewalk, a free DAW, and stuff like that. Find what you're good at. Find what you support. Whether that's using a free DAW. And go with that. You know what I mean? That doesn't really fit with everything, I guess. Because like an FL Studio, like Cakewalk is nice because there's only a few Cakewalk producers on YouTube. So it's really easy. It's much easier to build a following on using Cakewalk, because like literally anyone who types in Cakewalk is going to find me. If someone types in FL Studio, they're not going to find 8-bit. That's for sure. Yeah. And I'm done. Actually, 30 minutes for that beat. That's actually really impressive. 30 beats for that beat was actually really impressive. He's a great producer. I could do that beat in probably one afternoon. I could do beats similar to that in about an hour and a half. It's hard to make good beats when you're streaming because there's so many interruptions. Exactly, Diago. Like, if I'm doing my own beats, like on off streams, I never stop I almost never stop the playhead. But when I'm shooting videos or when I'm doing live streams, like I'm stopping every like 10 seconds because I have to reply to someone's comment. And that's not a bad thing. I'm great with responding comments. And actually, I learned so much from doing these live streams. It's actually kind of crazy how much I learned from you, on top of the fact that you guys learn from me. Thank you, Home Studio. Also, another thing with growing YouTube channel, make everyone there who finds your channel feel like a part of your family. If someone writes a comment, you should definitely respond to it. I'm saying respond to everyone, and I still do respond to everyone, even though I have 2,000 subscribers, and it's getting hard to respond to everyone. I'm serious with that. It's getting hard to respond to everyone. I check my emails probably like 3 times. I check my YouTube Studio like 3 times a day, and 3 times a day I have to spend probably about 5 to 10 minutes replying to people's comments, which is actually getting quite a few. Okay, I see a lot of emails in my email. I'm gonna check out these emails. So, like, this is another thing. Like, I can't just make a beat because I have to check those emails. But that's what is on my own time for. Okay, check out this beat from Subhendu Sen. He says it's childish maybe, but who cares? You know, sometimes a rapper just wants a childish beat, as long as it's hard. Yeah, I definitely have a community forming. It's actually kind of crazy. I don't deserve such a great community, I feel like, but it's forming, and I am pushing on ahead. I hit 2,000 subscribers, dude, but I'm not stopping for 10,000. I'm not stopping for 100,000. You guys just wait. Okay, let's play this beat. Whoa. Chord sounds super smart. Like super crazy music theory. Are those triplet hi-hats? Hey, this isn't that bad. Hey, I like this. The beginning was pretty rough. The beginning was pretty rough, but this section is actually pretty good. Is Subhendu Sen in the chat? Yeah, some of this is just like sound selection. You know, like it'll sound more advanced when you actually start getting like good sound selection. I just say like, I don't know. You have good grooves there, good drums for sure. Some of the melodies just sound a little bit weak, and I'd say just work on that. Like you'll just keep practicing until you find that like, okay, I really like using these kind of sounds. I think this VST sounds fire. You'll eventually start finding stuff like that. Great job, Subhendu Sen. You will definitely get there. You'll definitely understand it all. You'll get there. You're not far away from a great beat. Okay, I'm gonna go in order. Yeah, it's more like jazzy or like reggae almost. Okay, I'm checking out Josh Ruler. I saw your beat, ClickSeef, but we're going in order. First times ever using MIDI. Oh, this is Frontman. Yeah, I saw your beat, ClickSeef. We're gonna check it out in a second. This is one of my first times I ever used MIDI. I like this one. LOL.
It's puzzling. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
I love that intro.
Oh wait, with the weird reaction, like all of a sudden we move forward and backwards. Oh yeah. Oh wait, with the weird reaction, like all of a sudden we move forward and backwards. Oh wait, with the weird reaction, like all of a sudden we move forward and backwards. Oh wait, with the weird.
You have two singers singing at the same time, and the kick drum sounds kind of annoying.
Reaction, like all of a sudden we move forward and backwards. Oh yeah. Oh wait, with the weird reaction, like all of a sudden we move forward and backwards. Oh wait, with the weird reaction, like all of a sudden we move forward and backwards.
Oof, that's kind of crazy. Not necessarily horrible beat. I'd say check out your mixing a little bit. I don't really know how to say. Like, this is not my style of beats at all, but I know there are people who do make beats like this. Yeah, the mixing, like you said there, it needs to be mixed better, but there are people who make beats like this, and they oh. Yeah, very experimental. It's kind of interesting. I like it. I like it a bit. I don't love it. AB505 has... Okay, we're going in order still, so we're going to ClickSeef now. Prod by Clicks. Okay, the guitar sounds pretty good. The clap is just a little too weak. I wish it would have been more of a... Yeah, I'm sleepy. Yeah, let's try like a kind of clap. Like more of a snare maybe. I like your snare rolls. Hey! Your guitar is getting kind of repetitive. Hey, but that's actually a good kick and 808 combination. Good snare rolls. Maybe if you have like a bell too. At least something to layer with that guitar. Honestly, dude, ClickSeef, when did you start? Because I feel like I remember like you were like all talking like, I'm gonna get a MIDI controller, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. This, I feel like you're actually like just starting, but this is like insane. Like, it doesn't sound crazy professional yet, but I'm pretty sure you started like 6 months ago or something like that. And I just want to give you a huge high five, dude. I'm actually like really liking this beat. Well done. Honestly, like nothing crazy with the mixing. Nothing really bad with the mixing at all. I'd say just like in general, just keep practicing, dude. You're gonna get good. When did you start? When did you start, ClickSeef? Tell me in the comments. Well done. I'm gonna check out Kid MX. It's actually crazy, dude. Started in December, like December of last year. That's actually very impressive. Very, very impressive. Checking out Kid MX. I like your drums so far. The melody's a little weak. Kick is really good. The kick is really, really good. Whoa. 808 is a little wild. Too wild, in my opinion. Hi-hats are good, yeah. If I'd say anything about this, I'd say the drums are really good. The melody is just a little too weak, in my opinion. Work on your melodies a little bit more, but everything's mixed pretty good. 808 is a little wild though. Like that piano could be just a little bit stronger. Is this what drill is like? Is that what drill is like? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, now we're listening to Fabio Diadetta. Yeah, I like that beat a lot. Work on your melodies a bit more, but the drums are really great. I'm an Italian guy and I'm a newbie, and with a beat I have only a PC. Haha. I'm an Italian guy and I'm a newbie with a beat. I have only a PC, haha. That's all I have, dude. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I mean, I guess I have speakers and everything, but this is the beat I made for the contest. Here we go. Oh wait. Oh, I'm not supposed to listen to this, am I? So while we were streaming, this guy sent a beat for the contest that's coming out soon. He doesn't even know that this is he doesn't even know about this live stream. Okay. So we'll save that for the stream. I mean, we'll save that for the you know, the beat thing, the contest. By the way, everyone here should be on that beat contest because you guys are all good. That's why they always sound great. Actually, so I'm gonna be 100% honest. I did listen to one guy's beat for the contest, and actually it was really good. Like, I've only listened to one of your beats, so maybe all of them are gonna be amazing, and all of you guys are gonna throw up a good competition. But if that guy alone was competing, like, you guys better send in your heat because there's some good producers who joined this contest. Can't wait to hear you guys beat it. Actually, like, I'm actually really hyped because there's quite a, I'd say there's probably about 8 beats that people turned in so far, and keep practicing for sure, Kid MX. It wasn't a bad beat. The drums are actually really clean, really fire. Just keep working on that. When I'm done with this beat, I might arrange this beat and then I'll be done with the stream, because actually my voice is getting a little sore. Yeah, I saw the email. I'll check it out after the stream. Sounds good. Juan, I stream every single Saturday. I always stream around the same time, but I guess I don't really have a set start time, or I don't really have a set end time either. It's just kind of, I'll make a beat for around 4 hours. I'll make beats for around 4 hours. For example, I just noticed that I'm clipping right now. Like, I'm clipping on my master, and I can hear it a tiny bit, but I don't really care about my clipping yet. I'm not gonna worry about my clipping until I'm like arranging, and until I'm mixing and stuff. It's a really big deal and it's getting annoying or something like that, I'll possibly like I can just like turn everything down like a master. feel like the contest is going to be lit. Honestly, the beat I sent for the contest has to be my best. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear it. I really cannot wait for the contest. I gave you guys tons of time because I just want you to like, I just want you slave over the beat. I just want it to be amazing. What did I do? Did I put the reverb on the drums? Hey, honestly though, putting reverb on your drums is actually fire. Isn't that fire? One thing that's weird about this reverb is that you can this reverb can go up to 200 seconds. That's just way too much. Yeah, Kenny Beats is like, his beats are just they sound fire, but like his kick drum is like I'll check your beat out in a second, ClickSeef. I'm kind of in a rhythm real quick. Quick add some hi-hat slides. Hi-hat slides, I said. Not glides. Or rolls. They're slides. Let's move these over. Do you guys use triplets in your hi-hat patterns? Okay, let's check out that beat. I used to use 808 glides in like every single hi-hat pattern. But now it's like, they're pretty good. Oh, okay. We have two beats to check out. Yeah, no, the vox I used in that beat was literally called X. So I just assumed it was from XXX Tentacion. Okay, so let's check out ClickSeef's beat because he keeps asking, and then we'll check out Hannah's.
Cornmeal, these niggas sound crazy.
Hey, that's actually a good intro. Dude, I cannot believe that you started 6 months ago. I need to get my game back together. Get my game on. Honestly, 6 months. I mean, yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, dude. Let's check out Hannah's beat. Hopefully she's still watching the stream. Just wanted to, let's see, she sent it 7 minutes ago. That's not very long ago. Started a couple months ago. Yeah, the voxes were nice on that beat. Alright, it's our crazy week. No, don't send any more beats. We're almost done with the stream. Yeah, I mean, I think just keep working on it. Sounds like I mean, it doesn't really sound like you have much experience. And that's perfectly fine. None of us had experience when we started. I don't know. I guess I'd just say keep practicing making good melodies, and eventually you'll start understanding what sounds good together. Because your piano just sounds kind of weak. Because there's just really nothing else I can say to that. Just keep practicing, I guess. Because, like, your kick drum is playing a little too much here. Yeah, I'd say just practice. I don't really know what to say because there's nothing in particular that needs to be said. I don't know. Hopefully that was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, you can let me know. And I can give you like a detailed email response. Something like that. I don't really know any good piano VSTs. Free ones at least. Actually, I got this piano a while ago that I need. I don't even know if I've used it yet. It's called Resonance. It's a piano plugin. I actually don't like it. It sounds really intense. But, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, Keyzone is good. It's free. It doesn't sound like it doesn't sound like phenomenal, but it's by far the best free one. Oh yeah, Spitfire Audio. That one's a keeper. Oh shoot. I don't know how I'm gonna recreate that sound that I had before. Yeah, Spitfire Audio is the best. You should go for that one. I mean, I actually don't ever use it really, but it just sounds really realistic. I completely messed that up. I'm never getting that sound back unless I undo. I don't even know, like, how? How did... Oh, that's cool. That's cool, ClickSteve. I wish... Yeah, no. I'm not gonna say I wish I had something like that, because I don't wish I have something like that. I like to kind of discover it all on my own. So this is a kind of a good this is a kind of a good sound called ample cloud drum or something like that. Ample percussion cloud drum 1. I don't think it fits in this beat, but... let's look for some one-shots. That's got piano, flute, violin, marimba, most things like that. Are you talking about Labs, Clickseef? Are you saying Labs has all that? Because I actually didn't know that. I like to check out what their flute sounds like. Maybe their flute is good. Oh yeah, Bisco Orchestra, they have great stuff. I used their flute on this beat right here. Yeah, I'll probably have a guitar strum. I just want to find the right chord. Yeah, I know there's a fuzz there. I was gonna leave it in there. See if you hear it out. A lot of low end, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, it does. It sounds a lot cleaner when it's EQ'd a bit. I think I'll keep it like that. I'll keep it EQ'd. Yeah, master clipping. I've no problem with promoting your SoundClouds, but I think that become a family first. I think I'm almost done with the stream. I'm not 100% sold on this melody, but I'm gonna add a panner on the vocal chop thing. I'm not a humongous fan of this melody. I think there's probably gonna be like one note wrong in the chords, and it's all gonna be fixed. But I think I'm gonna end the stream right around here, simply because this stream has gone quite a long time. Yeah, I started at 8:30 Central. Now it's 12, so that's do the math. 3.5 hours? Is that it? Only 3.5 hours? Only 3.5 hours, wow. Let's do some side chaining on this melody. See, so they're all going to the same track, right? Yes, they're all going to the same master. They're all going to the same melody track, so we can turn on the end compressor on the melody. Thank you, frontman. Yeah, I'm gonna end this right here. It sounds really great. I'm gonna call this beat 84. No, I'm gonna call it 80. Spelled like that. Spelled it like this. Yeah, I like this beat a lot. I mean, it's just the melody is just a little bit off, and sometimes when you overthink the melody too much, things start not going your way. So I thought the first beat was crazy fire. Second beat was okay. I'll probably be making like 3 more beats this afternoon, but beats just come a lot slower when you're doing a live stream and when you're making videos, because you just lose your train of thought so much easier. It's just not the same. Well, if you take the melody I sent you, and you, like, let's say you put it in a sampler and you sample it all up, you can do that for sure. I'm saying that you should flip the melody and whatever that means to for you. Like, so I sent the stems of the melody, I sent the original melody, I also sent the MIDI for the melody. If flipping the sample to you means that